everyone in the World Wide Web, Brian here. Thank goodness it's Fix It Friday because we're gonna fix some things. We're gonna fix some stuff. We're gonna fix some ballet stuff. Don't ask me to fix your garbage disposal. Don't ask me to fix you up on a date. I'm ballet specific. I can fix ballet. I'm Mr. Fix-It. I'm basically the Joanna Gaines of ballet. Today on Fix It Friday, I'm going to talk about frappé, or pas frappé, and maybe even make you laugh. Humor in ballet. Who knew? All right, you ready to strike? Not that kind of strike, a ballet strike. Frappé, to strike, or struck. Strike a pose. So, frappé. I like to call frappé ballet's coffee because it's going to wake you up. If this doesn't wake you up, I don't know what will. All the rules from our previous lessons apply to these lessons. So to prepare, we go arms first. We tendu Alice-a-go and open the arm to side same time, and then we bring the foot in by rotating because everything we do initiates from rotation. Okay, I know that there's two types of frappé. I'm not a fan of the sur le coup de pied. Sur le coup de pied, heel forward, toes back. So have a nice rotated leg. Which leg is rotated? That's the trick question. Both legs are rotated. The reason I'm not a fan of the sur le coup de pied is because once we start moving fast, or even if we're not moving fast, people tend not to get back into that sur le coup de pied motion, and it sort of looks like you're just flapping your foot back and forth. So we really have to get that foot wrapped around the ankle each time it comes in. I can't frappe with these boots. So that's why I like to use just the flexed foot, because it's easier. Not that I think that because it's easier it's better, it's just because it makes a better line with the foot. We don't want to sickle, heel forward. And the same thing we talked about in the dégagé video applies here, including, I'll take it back. Let's see if I can moonwalk. Including this. And again, what are we doing? We're not rotating. And that knee's not doing anything. We're not using a rotation. We don't want that. What do we have to do? We have to rotate. Everything we do initiates from rotation. Again, this goes back to my mantra that I use, that I make my students use, hip, knee, foot. The hip goes first, then the knee, and the foot is last. Hip, knee, foot, hip, knee, foot, hip, knee, foot, hip, knee, foot. And again, we want to stay forward on those toes, not on the heel, pulling on the bar. We don't want that. We want to stay forward as we strike the floor in every position. And the same thing we talked about in the dégagé video applies here with the frappés, that when we strike to the front, the toes go in line with the center line of the body. To the side, it goes directly side of the body. And to the back, the toes go in line with the spine because it rhymes. And another thing I see is kind of, again, like we talked about in dégagé, sort of that nonchalant sort of energy, no energy. Energy, out quick, out quick, out quick and hold, out quick and hold. I remember my first ballet teacher, Penny King, and my very first lesson had me lay down on the floor, hug the floor, and say, "The floor is my friend." I'm not going to get down on the floor now. I'm too old. I'm 26. I remember Penny. And now here we are, abusing that floor, striking that floor. Hold, and 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 hold. So we're not just holding, no. Mademoiselle, no. Mademoiselle, no. We're lengthening and rotating. Another thing I want to talk about is I see a lot of people, whether they're standing or doing a dégagé or a frappé or anything, they're very tense and their leg is shaking and their arm is shaking and they're working like this and they look like they're going to explode because they're just so tense. We don't want to be tense. We do not want that. We don't want that. Our arms and our legs are lengthened, long. They're not tense, because if we're tense, we can't move freely. And also, it makes us exhausted. It wears you out. We don't want to be exhausted when we're only doing dégagés or frappés, right? So we want to stay calm inside. We want to stay held. We want to stay lengthened. Our abdominals are held. Our glutes are held. Our inner thighs are held. Everything else is lengthened, long. Our arms are lengthened, long, and rotated. Our legs are lengthened, long, and rotated. Our spine is lengthened, long. Our eyelashes are long. When we go to the back or the derriere, I prefer to have the heel below the calf muscle. I know some people like to go mid-calf, but I prefer below the calf. Otherwise, if it's a mid-calf, it looks sort of in between positions, in between coup de pied and retiré, in between. We don't want to be in between, we want to be in a position. And for double frappés, we really want to make sure we see each position. Again, each position. We go back, front, 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 back, side, front, back, 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 front, side. So we really see the heel back and front, back, front, back, front. Otherwise, it gets a little messy and a little mushy, and the audience can't understand what you're saying. What are you saying with that foot? I'm saying double frappé. So when I teach frappé to kids, we start with the flexed foot. We go toes to the floor, brush out, hold, and then bring the foot back. Down, out, hold, bring it in. Down, out, hold, bring it in. Same thing applies to frappés en demi-pointe. We go down towards the floor and lift and hold, bring it in. Down to the floor, up, hold, bring it in. Down, up, 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 in. Oh, let's talk about battu. So battu, same kind of deal, right? But we're keeping the foot pointed. Coup de pied, the neck of the foot. Or I would say the neck of the leg. It makes more sense to say the neck of the leg, not the foot. But that's what we say. Coup de pied devant, coup de pied derrière, coup de pied derrière, back front, or front back. Toes right above the ankle bone and the center of the ankle, heel below the calf. Toes away, heel forward to the front, toes away to the back. Front, back. En demi-pointe, front, back, front, back, front, back, front, back, front, back, front. Same thing with the triple frappé, front, back, front, side, back, front, back, front, back, side. And I don't usually do more than triple. I think triple is enough. I don't think we need to do more than a triple. Wouldn't it be better if we all just did a triple? Again, our footwork in ballet, it has to be precise, it has to be exact. Again, especially if you want to be doing point work, it's even more precise, even more exact. All right, let's construct a frappé exercise. All right, we're going to prepare like normal. Arms first, tilt the head, tendu à la seconde. We're going to rotate. Everything we do initiates from rotation. Rotate à la seconde. Arm comes to the side. And then we're going to rotate again and bring the heel to the ankle. Coup de pied with the flexed foot. We're going to start off simple. I'm not a big fan of trying to be complicated in my exercises. All right, so we're going to go front and hold. Frappé side and hold. And a back and a side and a front. Starting side, double back, double side, double front, double sides. Starting to the back, triple back, triple side, triple front, triple side. Rise up, petit pas main, arm en bas. And we're going to stay up, and then we're going to repeat on demi-pointe. Same thing. But instead of doing petit pas main, we're going to plie and do a pirouette en dehors with the toes to the ankle and développé à la seconde. Let's see if I can do this. Oh, please. Up. So for this exercise, we're not going to repeat it. We're just going to do it en dehors. Hey, I really appreciate you taking time out of your day watching my videos. If you like this video, please consider frapping that like button. Also, consider bam-ing that subscribe button. Also, comment down below. Did you learn anything? Did you like anything I did? Did I make you laugh? Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? I don't know, let's discuss it. Let me know if you caught this reference. Wouldn't it be better if we all just did a triple? See you next time. Thank you very much.